Arrested for selling secrets to Russia. Two American men run a company out of Kansas. They're accused of an exporting scheme where they sold aviation-related technology to the Kremlin. The indictment claims the men used fake shipping labels to send shipments through other countries like Germany, Cyprus, Armenia, before the contents made their way to Russia. This arrest, part of the Justice Department task force investigation. It was created after the U.S. drastically ramped up sanctions on Russia after the invasion of Ukraine. So joining us now, Jamil Jaffer, founder and executive director of the National Security Institute. Jamil, thank you so much for being with us again. The scheme dates back 2 years before Russia invaded Ukraine. How was this able to essentially go unnoticed until Russia becomes this international pariah?
Well, Nichole, one of the challenges in U.S. export control laws is it relies on people being honest and upfront about where they're shipping products to. If you put a different location that the product is being shipped to, in this case, the Emirates, Germany, or the like, unless the government's running it down and checking every single thing being exported, they're going to take at face value what's being what the shipper says they're shipping. Now, in this case, as you point out in the graphic there that you're showing, the products were shipped to Germany, to the UAE first, and then made their way to Russia, in some cases Cyprus. The most interesting thing about this whole thing, Nichole, is at one point, the Russians sent them, these folks in Kansas, a processing chip for them to look at, and it had an FSB sticker. It'd be like sending a product with a CIA sticker to Russia, and these guys worked on it and sent it back.
Just unbelievable, really. The DOJ also says these two men attempted to ship parts to Russia not even a week after the invasion started. What kind of defense strategy could they possibly mount given this evidence against them?
Well, you know, it's going to be a hard one for these guys because the indictment, if the Department of Justice is able to prove up what's in the indictment, the facts are pretty damning. They have emails, they have communications between these individuals and Russian individuals saying that they're going to send these things to Russia, knowing where they're going, lying on the forms, marking down the amount they were selling them for from $10,000 to $100, so they didn't pay export duties and the like. And so ultimately, they have a lot of evidence. You know, the normal argument would be, I didn't know where it was going. I didn't know it was going to Russia. In this case, they have them pretty dead to rights on the merits if, in fact, these emails turn out to be true.
Right. So if the emails are true, and as you said, you know, they try to conceal where these shipments were going, funneling, you know, as you said, through Europe, through the Middle East. So it doesn't appear that this was a mix-up. It appears that they knew very well that this was wrong and that they were taking action to try and hide that.
No, that's exactly right. I mean, in the case of this FSB processing chip, you know, the individual, Mr. Robertson, emails the Russian individual, says, hey, this thing has a, you know, an FSB sticker on it. The guy says, well, just take it off. And, you know, after you're done working on it, just stick it on the back and send it back to us, as though, you know, to demonstrate that he really knew that this was going to the Russian equivalent of the CIA.
Last question for you, Jamil. Is there any way to know what kind of impact that this equipment, this information may have had on the battlefield in Ukraine?
You know, it's a great question, Nichole. We're not really sure. What was involved here were traffic control systems, transponders, things that go on oftentimes on helicopters or airplanes that allow them to tell other airplanes and aircraft where they are. Those could be used for military applications and could be used in the Ukraine conflict. No evidence yet, at least in the DOJ's indictment, that that's what this material was for.
All right, Jamil Jaffer from the National Security Institute. We thank you so much for your expertise. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.